welcome back to Bear Tales. It's currently the 15th of July. Yesterday was a bit of a doozy. I got my external hard drive, got everything shifted from the PC onto the external hard drive, checked a couple of folders to make sure it worked okay, and then deleted everything from the PC. However, when I then plugged it into the laptop to get some files off of there, it said it was corrupted. Now, I don't know how that happens between the two devices, and as far as I can tell, it's something up with the external hard drive itself, so that will have to go back, but not until I've got all the files off it, because, you know, I'm not going to send something back with personal files. But it also meant that all of my images had gone. I don't know if it was to do with the corruption or if they never moved in the first place. I don't know, because I didn't check every folder because there were so many. So yeah, that meant, you know, all our wedding photos and all of that, everything had gone. Fortunately, I spoke to my dad yesterday and he told me about a recovery program, so I was able to get that installed this morning because last night it wouldn't have it. But I've removed all my drivers for my printer because I don't need it on the laptop and the PC, and it wasn't really working with the PC anyway. So yeah, the recovery program's running at the moment and it's found a ton of images. I don't know if it's found everything because there's so much, so it will take me a while to go through it all, and I'm going to upload it to the cloud whilst I wait for a new external hard drive, because I won't be able to order one till the current one goes back and I've got the refunds and everything, which is pain in the backside, but it is what it is. So there was that. And I'm currently editing Monday's video, which is the hippocampus. Finished the next rescue squad, which is Nova, and I'm really happy with her. I just love her grumpy face, and it did crack me up when I filmed it. I will find out if the audio is actually usable, because I do have music playing through my speaker. It's just because I wear my headphones quite a lot, sometimes I want to give them a rest. So yeah, there's her. Really happy with her, and her video should be out by the time this vlog comes out. Slade is in progress. I've got to finish stitching his head together. I can't do a lot of recording at the moment because I can't take files off my phone until the computer's sorted. Yeah, so I can do the bits that don't need to be recorded, basically. So there's that. Oh, I've got an actual rescue squad member. So about a week ago-ish, husband and I had gone for our usual walk around town. There's a little garden area where there's a pond, and some vandal had uprooted one of the newly planted trees and chucked it in the pond and put a small slab of concrete on top. No idea why. So we went back next day after it had been rescued and replanted. That was actually done by a member of the public, because when my husband told what we assumed was one of the garden workers, I mean, it might be he didn't have the equipment with him that he would have needed to do it, whatever. So yeah, it ended up being a member of the public. So when we went back next day, there was this little plush sat on the side, obviously thrown into the pond probably by a toddler. You know, and some of them get into that phase where they like throwing things just for the fun of it. So I'm guessing that's how he ended up in the water. So he was on the side drying, and as much as I wanted to take him there and then, I just thought, husband and I both agreed, you know, let's leave him there, see if he gets reclaimed by his owner. And then a couple of days ago we went back and he was back in the pond. So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to rescue him, because there are koi in this pond. I mean, they're just little koi, so stuff like that shouldn't be in there. So yeah, pulled him out and brought him home. He's currently going through his second wash. This is rinsing his soap out, because obviously, you know, a pond like this is full of pondweed, and if people are chucking trees in, you don't know what else they're doing in this pond, to be honest. As sad as that is, I mean, the fish seem to be okay, which is the main thing, but the lilies are kind of taking over at the moment, so you don't see the fish that often. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working on him. I will probably wash him again once he's dried out this time and I've unstuffed him, just to be on the safe side. He's a different animal than anything else I've worked on so far, or that I have. But I'm thinking I want to lean into the water theme for him because of how I found him. So yeah, quite looking forward to that. I've started listing my unwanted animals onto eBay, which is great because it's just going to clear out some more space for me, because they're just, you know, they're there unnecessarily, and it's going to be the best way of getting rid of them, and any that don't sell we'll just take to a charity shop, but the funds for that will then go into replacing my PC, hopefully, or buying supplies for the channel. It just depends how much I actually make. I don't think I'm going to make that much, because whilst there is a lot of them, they're not worth that much, so you know, there's that. Something else I wanted to update you guys on, try to remember what it was. Bears are all good. I did restart my Stitch collection. Found this guy the other day. So in the town where we have to go for the job centre, there's this like retro toy shop. So it's all old toys or collectibles, and he was in the window. When I looked him up on eBay, he was double the price I paid for him. So I was like, right, that's it, I'm getting him. And I'm really happy that I did. I'm looking forward to starting Stitch again. I won't be getting too many at the moment because, as I've said before, where we are now is quite a small flat. But as things pick up for us, I'm hoping that I can start the collection properly. You know, I will go into some of work stuff, why I'm doing YouTube in the next vlog, hopefully. It just all depends. But yeah, I think that's it for this one, Cubs, and I will see you next time.